Hello everyone and welcome. This is Dawn. I'm back with another video for you. Today I'll be using the new Whimsy Stamps Cutie Alphabet Die and the Cutie Number Die along with a couple of other products from the Whimsy Stamps line. So let's get started. I'll be using the Whimsy Stamps Piggy Background stamp. I'm going to stamp it with my Misty stamping tool. Make sure to take the foam insert out of the Misty when using red rubber stamps. This helps to give it a good impression. I place my paper in the middle of the Misty. I hold it down with removable tape, and then I place my stamp over the paper. I stamp the image really good with a Copic-friendly ink, and I make sure to press down really good so that I get all of the paper. So rather than color in each individual pig with Copic markers, I decided to take a very light peach color and color the pigs in with my blending tool. This was a much quicker way to add color to the background. Next, I took a pink Copic marker and colored in some of the ears and noses of the pigs. I just randomly picked a few here and there. Then I cut out the pig background using the Wonky Window Die. I'm only going to use the centerpieces of the cutout. I'll save the frame for use on another project. I die cut the wonky window out of black cardstock to make a border around the pig die cuts. To stick with the pig theme, I used the Hogs and Kisses stamp set, and I stamped and die cut the little pig holding the heart in his hands, and I'm going to use the Hoggy birthday sentiment. I color the pig with E00 Cotton Pearl Copic marker. Then I take a little bit of R11 Pale Cherry and add it to the tip of the ears and make pink cheeks, and then I go back and blend it with the E00 Cotton Pearl again. I stamp the sentiment Love You with black ink and then color the heart with Copic marker R29 Lipstick Red. Then I set those aside for later. Using black cardstock, I cut out the word happy using the Cutie Alphabet Die and the numbers 50th from the Cutie Number Die set. I want to heat emboss the words Hoggy Birthday with gold embossing powder. First, I rub my embossing bag onto the cardstock. I stamp it with Versamark ink, and then I pour gold embossing powder on it. Then, when my heat tool is good and hot, I emboss the sentiment. I decided I wanted to raise the frame up, so I cut out 2 more black wonky window frames and I glued them on top of each other. Then I adhered the frame to a piece of white cardstock that is folded to 5.5 by 4.25. I glued the pig background onto the card front where they go. I started to assemble my card, and it's at this point I decided I didn't like the color of the background. I thought it was just too dark and you couldn't really see the pig with the heart. So I stamped another background and used the same ink as before, and I colored in the background with my blending brush again. This time I went very light on the background, making sure not to put much ink this time, and I left a lot more white showing. I die cut the background with the Wonky Window Die. Then I glued the pieces on top of the old pig background. You can see the difference in the coloring from the first background to the second one I did. I thought the lighter background looked much nicer. So now when I put the pig up next to the background, it stands out a little bit better this time. I start to assemble the card with the sentiments. I adhere the word happy and 50th onto the card with liquid glue and use foam tape to adhere the pig and the sentiment to the card. I did cut the sentiment in half so that I could put the word in different spots on the card. And that will complete my card for today. I want to thank you for joining me on the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to the Whimsy Stamps channel and their other social media platforms so you don't miss out on any upcoming releases and great videos. Also, check out their website for the entire new release. Thanks and have yourself a wonderful day.